Hi friends, I'm Ivy. Welcome to my channel. Today's practice is an activating vinyasa flow designed to wake you up and also center your energy for the day ahead. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please do me a favor and do so now. It really helps out my channel a lot. If you would like to add some music to your movement today, I have a curated Spotify playlist linked in the description. It works best if you're viewing from a desktop. I'll do a countdown timer on the screen so you know when to press start. And when you're ready, we're gonna get started in a comfortable seated position. Closing your eyes, turning inward, taking a deep inhale together. Exhale, settle into this pose. Spine is long, crown is lifted. Thinking about your intention for your practice today. Maybe a mantra, maybe a word. Maybe how you would like to feel at the end of this practice. Good, one more inhale together. Audible exhale, sigh it out. Beautiful, flutter your eyes open. Create fist with your hands and start to do some wrist circles here. Just one direction, just warming up the wrist. Good, other direction. Good, continuing to deepen your breath here. Beautiful, let's move to a wide knee child's pose. So my knees are wide here, and I'm sinking my forehead to the mat. Arms are reaching out long ahead of me, fingertips are spread wide. Maybe I start to rock my hips from side to side, just saying good morning to the hips. Walk your hands to the right side, keeping the left hip heavy towards the mat. Should feel a side body lengthening through the left side of the body. Beautiful, come up through center, walk your hands over to the left side, keeping your right hip heavy towards the mat. The right side body is lengthening. Beautiful, come back through center. Let's push back up to a kneeling position here. So my knees are coming together, I'm just sitting back on my heels. You can come to a cross-legged position here if this isn't accessible to you. What we're gonna do is reach our arms up, inhale. Exhale, open twist to the right. My left hand is coming to my right knee. My right arm is reaching back behind me. Maybe my gaze goes over my fingertips. Good, inhale, reach up. Exhale, open twist to the left. My right hand comes to my left knee. Maybe my gaze goes over my fingertips. Good, inhale. Open twist to the right. Inhale through center. Open twist to the left. Good, come back through center. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Opening your shoulders, straightening your arms for a nice shoulder stretch. And we're gonna bow forwards here, tapping the forehead to the mat, reaching the arms up high towards the sky. Good, inhale back through center. Release the arms. Plant your hands, come into a tabletop position. Let's create some big circles here. Warming up the wrist, just going in one direction. Again, continuing to connect with your breath here. Good, go the other direction. Big circles the other way. Good, come come back to center. Extend the right foot long. Extend the left hand long in front of you. Finding your balance here. Inhale together. Exhale, squeeze your knee into your nose, tapping your elbow to your knee, squeezing in, tucking in here. Good. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze it in. Good. 2 more just like that. Inhale. Exhale, curl it in. Last one. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze it in. Send the right heel to the sky. We're going to shift our weight into our right hand. We're going to reach back with our left hand, clasping the foot, twisting open. I'm using leverage in my foot, kicking into my hand to arch into my back a little deeper here. Good. Stay for the inhale. Exhale. Come back to neutral position. Extend the left leg long. Extend the right hand long. Holding here, finding your balance on this side. Exhale, knee to nose, curl it in. Good. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl it in. 3 more just like that. Inhale, extend. Exhale, curl your back, squeeze in. Inhale. Curl it in. Inhale. Exhale, curl it in. Send your left heel to the sky, planting your weight into your left hand, reaching back with your right, twisting open to the right, using my foot, kicking into my hand to lift my chest a little higher. Stay for the inhale. Good. Exhale. Plant your hands to the mat. Coming back to a neutral position. Beautiful. Tuck your toes. Send your hips up to downward facing dog. Bend one knee and then the other. Softening your heart towards your thighs. Lengthening through the arms. Your heels are energetically drawing towards the mat, even if they don't touch here. They're pulling down towards the mat. Good. Walk your feet a little bit wider, stance here. Then we're going to reach our right arm to our left ankle. Twisting under, looking up towards the sky. Good. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, release the hand. Switch sides. Left hand goes to the right ankle. I'm twisting underneath my arm, looking up towards the sky. Good. 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, release the hand to the mat. Roll forward to a plank pose. Holding here, pushing the mat away from you, doming the upper back, strong in the core. Top of the thighs are engaged. Good. Push back to downward facing dog. Good. Roll forward back to plank pose. Coming a little forward over my wrist here. Holding plank. Good. Pushing back to downward facing dog. Last one. Roll forward. Reaching over my wrist here. Core is engaged. Squeezing. Pushing back to downward facing dog. Good. Slowly tiptoe your feet to the top of the mat here. Wide stance, forward folds. Grasping opposite elbows, rocking from side to side. The head hangs heavy, tucking the chin into the chest. The left hand plants, twisting open to the right. The left knee bends. Gaze lifts towards the sky. Good. Come back down through center. Reach up, rise up. Inhale your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Start to shift your weight to the left side, bringing your right knee into your chest, coming into tree pose, planting the right foot on the inner thigh or the inner calf. Bringing the hands to heart center, focusing your gaze on one point in front of you for your balance. Holding here. Squeezing everything in towards the midline. Beautiful. Release the leg, plant the feet, sweep the arms up, sit the hips back to chair pose. Good. Hands come to prayer position. Twist to the right, hooking the elbow onto the right side, twisting to the right, gaze lifts towards the sky. I'm going to shift all of my weight into my right foot. I'm going to slowly pick up my left foot and send it back for a crescent lunge twist. So I'm staying twisted here in my upper body. My foot goes back to the lunge. Good. Inhale. Exhale, lower the back knee down to the mat. Sweep the arms up for Anjaneyasana. Lunging a little deeper into the front knee. Good. Exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Send your right knee open to the right. Quad stretch, bend your back foot. Reaching back with your right hand, twisting open to the right. And grabbing the foot with your hand. Good. Send your hand back to center. Step back to plank pose. Exhale, slowly lower down halfway, squeezing the elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. Thighs are lifted off the mat. You're on the tops of your feet. Your gaze is forward. The back of your neck is long. Exhale, send your hips back to downward facing dog. Pedal all your legs here. Good. Slowly step, hop, or float to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Plant the right hand. Twist to the left, bending the right knee. Twisting open, gazes towards the sky. Exhale, back to forward fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Shift your weight into your right foot. Tree pose, just like you did on the other side. Hands to heart center, squeezing everything towards the midline. Find your balance. Find your focus. Send your foot back down. Send the hips back. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, twist to the left, hooking the right elbow on the knee. Twisting to the left side. Shifting your weight into the left foot. Lifting the right toes off the mat. Slowly stepping back to a twisted lunge position. My arms are remaining in the same position. I'm just switching my legs into a lunge. Good. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, lower your back knee to the mat. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, reaching the arms up, lengthening the spine, gaze is lifted. Sending the hips forward, sinking down into the stretch. Exhale, plant the hands to the mat. Send the left knee wide. Bend the back leg, twisting to the left, reaching with my left hand for my foot. Quad stretch. Good. Release the hand to the mat. Step back to plank pose. Shift your weight forward. Slowly lower down, squeezing the elbows in halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Chest is lifted, shoulders are back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Sending the hips high to the sky. Good. Step, hop, or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Planting the left hand, twisting open to the right, bending the left knee. Exhale, down through center. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, sit back, chair pose. Good, prayer hands twisting to the left side. Good, shifting the weight into the right foot. Sending the left leg back long for a twisted lunge. Good, lower the back knee to the mat. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, plant the hands. Twist open to the right. Bending the back knee. Reaching for the foot here for a quad stretch. Exhale, plant the hands to the mat. Step back to plank pose. Vinyasa your way. Back to downward facing dog. Good, step, hop or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the right hand, twist open to the left, reaching left arm to the sky, bending the right knee. Good, exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up, rise up. Exhale, sit back, chair pose. Good, staying for the breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center, twisting to the left side. Good, shift your weight into your left foot, sending your right foot back. Twisted lunge. Good, exhale, lower the back knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, plant the hands to the mat, send the left knee wide, bend the back knee for quad stretch, reaching for the foot. Good, exhale, hands down to center, step back to plank pose. Shift your weight forward, squeezing your elbows in as you lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, rolling over the toes, sending the hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Good, inhale, re-extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Send your weight forward, squeezing in. Inhale, re-extend. Good, one more just like that, squeezing in. Step between your hands. Rise up, crescent lunge. High in the ball of your back foot. Arms are reaching towards the sky. Spine is long, lunging a little deeper into the front knee. Good, cactus the arms open, lift the gaze to the sky, baby back bend here. Reach your hands behind your back, interlacing your fingers, straightening your arms for a shoulder stretch here, keeping the gaze lifted. Exhale, spin the back heel down, release the arms, open up to warrior two. Reaching long through the fingertips, palms are facing down. Right knee is open towards the right. Taking a peek down at your right toes. Good, start to lean forward, shifting your weight into your front foot. Arching forward, reaching your hand towards the ground, half moon pose. Back leg is lifted. Left arm is high to the sky. Option here to bend your back knee, reaching for your foot with your left hand. Sending your hips forward. Good, find your balance here. Good, exhale, bring everything down to a forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank pose. Vinyasa, slowly lower down halfway to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze it in. Good, inhale, re-extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, re-extend. Last one, exhale, squeeze it in, knee to nose. Step between your hands. Rise up, crescent lunge, high in the ball of the back foot, reaching long through the spine, lunging a little deeper into the front knee. Good, cactus the arms open, elbows go out wide, baby back bend, gaze is lifted. Good, send your hands behind you, interlacing your fingers, straightening your arms. Pulling your shoulders back. Gaze is still lifted here. Lunging a little deeper into that front knee. Beautiful. Spin the back heel down. Release the arms. Open up to warrior two. Fingertips are reaching long. Taking a peek at your left toes, making sure you can see them here. If not, widen your knee a little bit to the left. Good. Shift your weight forward into your front foot. Half moon pose. Left hand is planted on the mat. Right arm is lifted high. Back leg is lifted towards the back of the mat. Twisting my torso open to the right side. Bending my top leg, reaching for my right foot with my right hand. Sending the hips forward. Finding your balance in this pose here. Good. Exhale, bring everything to the mat. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose. Slowly lower down halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lifting the right leg to the sky. Exhale, stack your hip open, squeezing the heel to the glute. Option to wild thing. Drop the foot behind you, reaching up, lifting your hips to the sky, reaching towards the top of the mat. Exhale, send your hands back to the mat. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step between your hands, rise up, crescent lunge. Good. Extend the torso forward, reaching the arms towards the top of the ceiling. Good. Shifting the weight into the right foot. Coming into warrior three, hands to heart center. Back leg is lifted and long. Gaze is down, back of the neck is long. Good. Inhale, swing your torso up. One-legged Savasana, pull the left knee into the chest. Good. From here, send the foot behind you for a quad stretch. But I'm going to reach the hand towards the inside of the foot here. Good. So we're just bending the knee, quad stretch, reaching the right arm to the sky. We're going to start to shift our weight forward as we kick our left foot into our left hand. Dancer's pose. Reaching forward, gaze is lifted. Really using the leverage, kicking your foot into your hand for this counterbalance here. Good. Inhale, come back up through center. Release the foot, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands to the mat, step back to plank pose. Slowly lower down halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right away, inhale, left leg to the sky. Bend the knee, stack the hip open. Squeezing the heel to the glute here. Option for a wild thing. Dropping the foot behind you, lifting the hips to the sky, reaching towards the front of the mat. Good. Exhale, plant the hands, reach the back leg long. Exhale, step between your hands, rise up for crescent lunge. Good. Rotating the torso down, reaching the arms towards the top of the room, lunging deeper into the front leg. Start to shift the weight all the way into the left foot, coming up to your warrior three on the left foot. Right leg is extended long behind you. Hands are heart center. Your gaze is down. Good. Stay for the breath in. Exhale. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Bring the knee into the chest. Squeezing the hands around the right knee. One-legged Tadasana. Good. Send the foot behind you, reaching towards the inside of the foot here. Quad stretch. Lifting the left arm towards the sky. Now we start to lean forward, kicking the right foot into the right hand, reaching the left arm forward, dancer's pose. Really using this leverage again here, kicking the foot into the hand to arch up. Good, stay. Exhale. Inhale, come back up through center. Release the foot to the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back. Exhale, plant the hands to the mat. Step back to plank pose. Slowly lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower the knees to the mat. Child's pose here. Forehead to the mat. Noticing how your body feels different from this pose that we did at the beginning of class. Taking a second to return to your mantra, or your word, or your feeling, your intention for this class. Good, shift the hips forward. Come into your stomach here. Good, reaching the arms long behind me. I'm going to inhale, lift your chest, lift your legs, lift your arms. Locust pose. Good, hold. Good, exhale, bring everything back to the mat. Resting your forehead on your hands or in the mat. Now we're setting up for bow pose. I'm going to bend my knees. I'm going to reach back for my feet, the insides of my feet here. Going to inhale, rise up. Again, kicking my feet into my hands to lift my chest. Good. Exhale everything down to the mat. Palms make a pillow in front of you, resting your forehead on the backs of your hands. Bend your knees, heels towards the sky. Just start to windshield wipe your legs from left to right. Good. Let's roll over to our backs here. Squeezing your knees into your chest. Sending your knees to the left side, both bent. Good. Your right shoulder is still planted to the mat. Maybe your gaze goes to the right side. Beautiful. Inhale, come up through center. Keeping the knees squeezed into the chest, sending them over to the right side. Keeping your left shoulder planted to the mat. Maybe your gaze goes to the left here. Good. Inhale through center. Squeeze the knees into the chest. Tap your forehead to your knees. Squeeze everything in. One last hug. And exhale, send your legs long for Savasana. Sinking into the mat here, relaxing into this pose. Shaking out any last minute wiggles, any last minute movements you have. Relaxing your face, relaxing your jaw. Start to slowly wiggle your fingertips and your toes, bending your knees to the mat, slowly rolling to one side. Pushing back up to a seated pose. Bringing your hands to heart center, closing your eyes, bowing your head. Thanking yourself for showing up on the mat in gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in this class. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel for more content like this. See you in the next class.